5 Most Reliable CZ Pistols for 2024. CZ is one of my favorite gun makers, and it is not just because of personal bias. CZ really makes good guns. Over the years, the folks from CZ have proven this. I mean, just take a look at the CZ75. That gun alone proves the quality that this firearm manufacturer offers. Of course, one of the reasons I love CZ guns is because of their reliability. Even after 10,000 rounds, my 2 CZ75s are still working just fine. I do maintain them regularly, but that's the point. Once maintained and cleaned properly, CZ guns can last long. Hello everyone, this is Ted from Line45. In this video, I listed a number of CZ guns that usher exceptional reliability. These are the guns where malfunctions are the last things that you can expect. Before we get underway, please remember to hit the like and subscribe buttons. I know it is a chore, but these simple clicks help my channel immensely. Now, let's return to the video. CZ P10c Competition Ready. There was indeed a time when CZ wanted to scrap out the CZ100 series to give way to its first polymer, striker-fired pistol. Of course, that's in the form of the P10 series. I was an ardent fan of the CZ100 series, so it was a bit disheartening that it was gone. Fortunately, the one that superseded it gave the decision of CZ some justice. Specifically, the CZ P10c Competition Ready is shining with exceptional reliability and durability. It's a well-fitted and properly designed pistol that can easily compete against more expensive models of the Carry Optics division. The CZ P10c Competition Ready has some distinct design details that separate it from other CZ pistols. Fundamentally, the gun was derived from a duty pistol, and the idea of converting it into a competition handgun was the last thing that I expected. However, this innovation bore fruits. As far as I am concerned, this full-sized polymer-framed gun delivers impressive accuracy on the range. It can hit solid tight groupings with relative ease. If you're a fan of single-action guns, you should purchase this CZ gun. The trigger requires no replacement. It is smooth, crisp, and resets quickly. Needless to say, the gun has an optics-ready construction. At the same time, it also has other outstanding features too, such as its Apex extended magazine release, HD Industries trigger, and its thin fiber optic front sight. Meanwhile, the package of the gun includes 3 magazines, all of which can hold 19 rounds of 9mm. I know that we are talking about reliability here, but the CZ P10c Competition Ready is one hell of a cool-looking pistol. It has gold accents on its body, ensuring that you can show it off. The magazines also have the Henning Group gold base plates. CZC A01-LD. The CZC is technically a product of CZ. Instead, it was manufactured by the CZ Custom Shop, and the latter has no association with the CZ whatsoever. But the good thing about CZ, folks, is that they are open to working with custom shops and other third-party manufacturers who want to customize their weapons. And despite not being a part of the CZ company, CZC had received help from CZ in making the CZC A01-LD. Of course, I wanted to list this gun here, considering that it's one darn reliable and trustworthy pistol. Since the gun is originally a CZ gun, it's still safe for me to include this one in this list. Specifically, the CZC A01-LD was made directly from the CZ75 platform and shares some design details with the likes of CZ85 and CZ SP01 Shadow. It's a hybrid, I know, but it just brought all the best features from those guns and made it into its own. The CZC A01-LD has a huge dust cover that adds weight to the pistol. Its weight is centered on the muzzle, which, as a result, mitigates the recoil and muzzle rise of this pistol. Plus, that dust cover adds extra coolness to the A01-LD. Meanwhile, it is equipped with a CNC machined and hammer-forged frame for guaranteed durability. Its high beaver tail and undercut trigger guard ensures that you can hold and shoot the gun as comfortably as possible. It boasts a consistent trigger pull, which is around 8 pounds on its double action and 3 pounds when set to a single action. It's also a high-capacity pistol, as it uses the 19-round magazines of CZ P09. In the reliability department, the CZC A01-LD stands out. As a custom shop gun, I was really thinking that its reliability or accuracy had been compromised. Fortunately, that wasn't the case. So far, the CZC A01-LD holds really well in extended shooting sessions. You can get it dirtied without the worry that it will malfunction. There have been no feeding concerns regarding this gun, which further establishes its efficiency and reliability. The only problem here is that it is an expensive pistol. It's about $2,000, which is in the similar price range as staccato pistols. Other than that, the gun is truly impressive. CZ TS2. The CZ TS2 is advertised as a competition-ready gun. It was built from the CZ75 platform, which put a lot of heavy expectations atop its actual performance. Fortunately, the TS2 did meet our expectations. Right from the get-go, it showcased some brilliant qualities from a price point that will not hurt your wallet. But don't get me wrong, the price of this gun still exceeds $1,000. But unlike other competition-ready guns, this one is significantly more affordable. It includes 3 20-round magazines and has enough weight to control its muzzle flip. It was built from solid steel, making the gun tip the scale at 48.5 ounces. As a result, the gun shoots flatly and quickly without any compromises. Aside from that, the low-bore axis of this pistol also optimizes the way it shoots. It also has its internal rails that keep the slide close to your palms. In practice, this should also help you manage its recoil and keep your sight picture in check. Double taps become a walk in the park. Partner this with its short trigger reset and smooth trigger pull, and the need to stop to look for your front sight becomes unnecessary. Aside from its sheer reliability and accuracy, I also appreciate that it comes with ambidextrous safety and oversized controls. The aggressive grip panels let me clutch the gun tightly and comfortably. The CZ TS2 uses light 110 grain and 115 grain bullets, but at the same time it has no problems blowing 147 grain JHP ammo. The gun can shoot all of them efficiently. However, I have to remind you that the CZ TS2 requires cleaning if you want to experience the peak of its performance. CZ Shadow 2. The CZ Shadow 2 is perhaps one of the most popular modern competition-grade pistols today. It is under the Shadow lineup, and similar to a significant number of CZ guns, this one was built directly from the CZ75 platform. Specifically, gunsmiths took the SP01 CZ pistol and redesigned it to become a competition-ready gun. The railed dust cover of the SP01 is a bit larger and heavier than the one installed in CZ75. The weight is also placed near the muzzle, which really minimizes its muzzle flip. Overall, that will let you control the gun more efficiently. By the way, the Shadow 2 weighs about 46.5 ounces, which easily dampens the 9mm recoil. Shadow 2 has been around for many years already. So far, I haven't heard any of its owners complaining about its reliability. It can shoot different types of 9mm ammo with relative ease. I already subjected this gun to several reliability tests. I shot it wet, dirty, and full of mud. And you know what? The Shadow 2 works fine. Plus, with the aggressive trigger undercut of the Shadow 2, as well as its high beaver tail, shooters can easily line their wrist and hand with the gun's low-bore axis. Hence, firing the gun becomes fun and convenient. At least, that is what I experienced. I also have to commend its impressive single-action double-action trigger. It's smooth, crisp, and hits a definite wall. Shadow 2 is also known for being an ergonomic pistol. Proof of this is its extended magazine release and oversized controls for easy access. Moreover, it comes with adjustable sights that are easy to use and truly functional. And the best part of all of this? The CZ Shadow 2 is an affordable competition-ready gun. Just this 2023, CZ also launched the CZ Shadow 2 Compact. The latter has all the features of the Shadow 2 and is packed in a concealed carry package. CZ75 TS Checkmate. I know that many CZ guns are inspired by the CZ75 blueprint. However, the CZ75 TS Checkmate is the one that took the design to another level. I know, the name Checkmate sounds really cheesy, but that's one reason why I adore this pistol. It gives the impression that the gun can really help you win some medals. Fundamentally, the gun modified the CZ75 frame. It includes all the components that you would need if ever you want to try your luck in the limited and IPSC open divisions. However, the default design is configured for the open division. It has a built-in compensator and see more red dot sight. If you want to switch to the limited division, You simply have to replace the compensator with its front sight. Meanwhile, the slide racker handle will be replaced by its rear sight. Aside from its solid reliability, the CZ75 TS Checkmate arrives with a high-capacity construction. It comes with 3 20-round magazines and one magazine that holds 26 rounds of 9mm. There's also a magwell, charging handle, and aluminum grips on its package. Similar to the other CZ pistols I listed here, the CZ75 TS Checkmate flaunts a natural high grip, thanks to its beaver tail and heavy undercut trigger guard. Aiming and shooting accurately are not issues for this pistol. The ambidextrous safety and massive slide lock of the TS Checkmate also establish its ergonomic appeal. Add its wide but aggressive grip panels, and the gun sticks to your hands between shots. The CZ75 TS Checkmate handles different ammo efficiently. I shot heavier rounds in this CZ pistol, mostly 124 grain and 147 grain, and didn't encounter any issues. But even with lighter 115 grain rounds, the TS Checkmate should still perform perfectly. Ultimately, the gun is reliable and accurate. Its assortment of features also justifies its hefty price tag. Thanks for watching. If you want to see more gun videos like this, just click the subscribe button and notification bell. Take care and stay safe.